Hello, people. Thank you, wife here, for working and lurking. Or lurking while you work, whichever. Um, right, yes. Welcome back. We have more Syberia 3 today. Last we left off, what's her face? Kate Walker had woken up in a hospital with a, for want of a better term, I guess, a psychiatric flaw. We were able to pass some test and solve a puzzle to get out, but it's obvious that the people there are conspiring against her, and in fact anyone else. Some Dr. Olga is messaging with some military people to somehow kidnap Kate and use an example of her against the West, I guess. I don't know. And we've just found this out, and also there is a detective on her tail. Because her family couldn't catch her back, they're now trying to get her arrested instead. So there's an international arrest warrant out for her. And this guy, instead of just being a private eye sent to hunt her down, he's now somehow essentially bounty hunting her, I guess. It's ridiculous, trumped up charges, but that's where we leave it. We were in Olga's office, and we just had a look at the computer, and now we're going to follow the route we believe Olga took, because we need to get out of the hospital. Right, yeah, that's it. There was a UCOL chief there. We need to find his prosthetic leg and get him out, and I guess we'll travel with him or something? I don't know, but it was his tribe that found her, found Kate, like unconscious, in a coma, out in the wastes. This is something like 3 months. Is it 3 months, 6 months, something like that? After the second game, we have no idea what she did in between. But yeah, that's our objective now. Is to just get out of this place and find a leg, and we'll take it from there. Oh yeah, the only real sort of sympathetic doctor is the head of the clinic, so to speak, the building, and he at the hospital. That's it. And but he doesn't believe that Olga's evil. He's like, no, she's going to be my next in command. You're sounding as paranoid as she made you out to be. That's funny, that, isn't it? Like, someone says, no, you can't trust them. They're paranoid. So when they say, no, I hate them, they're like, see, I told you they were paranoid. It's like, no, you're fucking evil, you crazy, crazy loon. But this guy obviously does not have much critical thinking skills. In fact, I've yet to see him be any good at being a doctor. So, we'll see what kind of person he really is. But anyway, so we shall cut to the game. There we go. I was going to say, it's got to be in there somewhere. It does indeed. Oh yeah, this is the screen I was on previously when I clicked and it jumped to a regular screen. There we are. Let's continue and see. That was it. There's no save button, is there? It just hopefully auto saves on exit, so we'll see where we are when we log in. Oi. So yeah, it's a lovely day today here in real life. Beautiful sunshine coming through the window. It's not going to be very hot if you're outside, but I expected pretty mild, and we're going to be quite nice. Where are we? Right, okay. So this is the... Did we already have the conversation? Did it save here, or did it save afterwards? Let's deal with the computer and see what it says, because we were somewhere around here. Arrive me soon. Psychiatric report on patient. Oh, right, we've got all of these we can choose. Good idea, Colonel. Yesterday, Olga Efimov. Oh, yeah. That's I forgot her name. I've received the report. The commission concerning the clinic management, and with all due respect to our comrade commissars, Jesus Christ, they lent real heavy on the Soviet angle, didn't they? I believe that putting Zamiatine, I cannot remember how it's pronounced, to one side on my behalf would be an error. He almost never leaves his office anymore, of course, and he delegates all responsibility to me. But his signature is the one appearing at the bottom of every document, even the ones concerning my experiments. Well, that's never a good thing from someone. Experiments in a hospital. I therefore feel that it would be better to let him remain behind his desk. He makes the perfect straw man. At your service, Dr. Olga Efimova. That's the one. Dr. Efimova. My name is Nick Cantin, and without bragging, I'm acknowledged as the best private detective on the east coast of the USA. Oh, God, yeah, I forgot that bloke. Without bragging, I'm the best. Of course not. I'm contacting you following a telephone conversation you had with my client, the law firm Marson and Lawmont. As agreed, I'll be arriving in the next few days to honour the terms of the contract you agreed to with the firm concerning the extradition of Kate Walker. One point still bothers me, though. Is it true that Miss Walker has to be arrested by some sort of local militia? During the day, I'd like to have a video conference with you to clarify this point and go over the last few practical details concerning my arrival. Regards, Nick Cantin, the finest private investigator on the East Coast. Jesus Christ. Can we stab him yet? With bragging, I'm also the best looking, sweetest smelling, and fastest. Yeah. Patient number 10. Right. There is more urgent business. Come see me later in the boiler room. We have to take care of those damn nomads. Doesn't sound good, does it, Ziggy? The cat has arrived. Dr. Efimova, in accordance with your recommendations, I subjected patient number 10, the American Kate Walker, to the standard psychiatric interview. Even though at first glance she seemed convincing, the patient nonetheless demonstrated all the symptoms typical of the propensity for anarchy so common in her misguided homeland. Jesus Christ. I can understand, a little bit of sort of anti-Americanism going on, but Jesus, this is just outright racist. That squid logo is disturbing. Yeah. Yes. Worse, it turns out she subscribes completely to the cause of the Yukon nomads and it is obvious that she intends to continue agitating it in our beloved region. Oh, you don't want agitation in the region. I therefore recommend an emergency protocol restricting her movements and interaction with other patients who might be encouraged to agitate for the young nomad. Not sure they understand what agitate means, but whatever. I'll have the mechanical bed calibrated for the patient with this in mind in preparation for your response. Sincerely. Helmut. Oh, God. It was Mangling, but I can't remember how they accented it. Right, okay.
Hello, Miss Efimova. I'm here to see you too.
Oh, okay.
Kate Walker.
So we do
it
see
really
all the,
is you. What a coincidence. I've been looking for you for weeks.
No, I don't want to pause
Mr.
it. I want
Canton, I presume?
to skip it.
Ah, I see that my reputation precedes
Oh,
me.
God damn it, I can't skip it.
Miss Efimova must have told you I was coming.
Political agitation is a thing. Yes, it's just
No,
sounds
I
funny
just
when
now
you
learned
like
of your
say,
existence,
don't
Mr.
agitate
Canton.
others,
A while
yeah.
ago, my employer in New York informed me that he was going to stick a detective on my back.
Thank you for the hydrate.
I don't like to boast, but I'm the best detective on the East Coast.
So yeah, it auto-saved when we entered the room.
Never
Okay,
a problem
good to
with
know.
me. I've been asked to bring you back home safe and sound, Miss Walker. I should be in Balsamore in a few hours.
Oh yeah, we said I'm not going back. That was it.
I'm sorry to disappoint you, Mr. Canton. I'm sure that finding me hasn't been easy.
It's a shame we don't.
Oh my God.
Maybe I'm missing something.
You have no idea.
I couldn't find
I'm
the
afraid
save
this
button.
might upset you, but I'm not planning on going back to the United States for the moment, Mr. Canton.
It'd be annoying
To
to
be
rely
honest, you
entirely on
don't really have a
autosave.
choice. The U.S. Justice Department is looking for you, and I even have an international arrest warrant for you, Miss Walker. Who'd have thought?
The feds are looking for me? But what's the charge? I've done nothing wrong.
Embezzlement! Apparently you took off with a contract for the sale of the Clockwork Toy Factory in Vorarlberg.
Again, leaving with the
You took
contract
advantage
does
of the
not
seller's senility.
convince her of
You're even
embezzlement.
suspected of
She
being
hasn't
responsible
embezzled
for the
anything.
death of one of them, a Mr. Hans Vorarlberg, the last heir authorized
Just
to
get a
sign
new
contracts
contract.
with the company you represented. That's
And
not negligible.
as Dee Dee mentioned
You know,
last time,
Miss
they
Walker.
thought he was dead. They didn't believe
This
he
is
existed.
completely ridiculous.
They cannot prove
And as far as I know,
anything
you aren't
with regards to
authorized to
her
represent the Justice
connection
Department in
with
this
his death.
country. You're just a detective. So you'll have to put up with it, Mr. Canton.
I do like that finger point,
I'm
though.
not going back to New York with you. So leave me alone.
Wait, Miss Walker. Please be reasonable.
I think she's being very
Goodbye,
reasonable.
Mr. Canton.
There we go. So hang on, let me just... Okay, hang on. It's got buttons now, isn't it, as opposed to what we had before. Options? Yeah, there's load, but there is no save. Interesting. Okay, anyway. Let's have a thorough... This is where we left off. Let's have a thorough look around now. Make sure we're not missing anything. Ooh, didn't see any of this before. But we believe it's probably something to do with the... Now, is it the suit of armour or is there a door next to it? I can't remember. There's something over here that we had to interact with. That's it, it's a curtain. Okay. Or a button of some description? Let's have a look. Ooh, just... I swear, just take the sword, start swinging. They won't see it coming. You can have at least half of them down before anyone starts to respond. And even then, what are they going to do? Okay. I can't interact with this. That's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to... It's not... Oh, right, of course, I forget. There's click and drag in this now. Okay. Sword. Take it, take it. Ooh. Ooh. What is this? Oh, okay. Take the pin out. Slide it around. Oh. This is going to be the squid, isn't it? Jesus. Ooh, what do we got here? Blue, purple, I think. Pink, red, green? Blue. Oh, so is it red? No, it's going to be another blue, isn't it? A darker blue. There we go. Jesus, that's a bit loud. She have to do that every time she has to go through. I mean, I guess she doesn't have to look at the sword every time. But then why does she even have the sword there as a clue? That's just weird. I believe we have solved a puzzle. They're few and far between so far. Excuse me. Oh. Right, okay. What I thought was a button on the side is now just getting in an elevator. Oh my god, look at this. Hello, Dee. How are you doing? Welcome to Mysteries with Kate Walker. If you missed it, we just solved an actual puzzle. I mean, it wasn't an immensely taxing one, but it was something.
Charming.
Oh, wow. Okay, that was worth it.
Hurry up.
Yes, Dr. Elfimova. I'm doing whatever I can. Get this damn tap open in the end, you'll see. Ah. Ah. That's it.
There's a lot of bones. It is, yeah.
Well, that should convince the Yukon scum to strike camp and go back where she came from.
Gee.
Come on, Helmet. Let's not hang about here.
Yes, of course, Dr. Elfimova.
His name Helmet. Interesting. Okay, whatever this crap is, we've got to stop it. Black sludge. Poisoning a water supply. Perfect. There's a bridge down there. Use the waterway to get to the Yukols. Interesting, okay. I mean, that's a good hint, actually. This leads to where they are, so... Good idea. Ooh, ooh. What have we got here?
An old gas can. Empty.
Yoink. Shame we like stabbing him. It really is. God, I hate characters like this, and I just wish we could do so much more than just, puzzle our way around them. We can but hope they get their comeuppance, Easily. No one's obviously down here. It's a puzzle just to get here. No one's going to be looking. We don't even have to hide the bodies. Don't have to do anything. Just stab them. Leave them here. Where are you going? I'm glad she doesn't... Okay. I was going to say, I'm glad she doesn't freeze at stairs anymore, but, it's a little bit there. Mercy of penguins. Yes. Yeah, exactly.
This thing is stuck.
How? What's inventory? What have we got on us? A knife and a jerry can. Okay. Didn't let us seem that. No, it didn't. It's so ridiculous, isn't it?
You've got to be kidding. I have to get rid of this chain. Fast.
Sure. Use the knife.
Let's try something else.
God damn it.
That's not right.
Okay, right, okay. So we need something to get rid of a chain. Hacksaw? I don't get it. All she does is walk up and go, I can't do anything about this.
This thing is stuck.
See if there was a different way down here. Beyond the bridge. Yes, there is. Okay. God, it's very dark. What's going on here?
Hydrochloric acid.
Oh, that'll help.
Too dangerous without some kind of receptacle underneath.
Well, what do you know? We happen to have a... I'm not sure this would hold hydrochloric acid, actually. It doesn't have to be glass. But, okay. It's not just a full gas can. It's a gas can full of acid. Why are they storing that here? And why can we do this? Surely this isn't the way to go. Stuck, I guess, apparently. Locked from the other side, maybe? Turn these off! What she goes, oh, they're a bit stuck. Put your back into it, woman. Maybe if we get to the other end, we tell the Yukols not to touch the water instead. Mammoth Snow Ostrich game true, yes. There is that, I guess. Snow ostriches. Okay, don't know what we're loading here exactly. Cutscene, I assume. My God, getting that in the water is going to be as bad as whatever gunk they're pouring in. Although it will dilute down, I guess. It's not quite so bad. Leave a jerry can of acid there. Breathe in the fumes, it's fine. Duck. Syberia 3, the VR experience we didn't know we needed. Or wanted. It's right up there with Until Dawn. What even is this? Why is it lit all the way down? Who put those lights in and why? Jesus. Well, it's lucky physics don't work in this one. Because that's not how that works. I love the almost square water on that ridge as well. It falls at 90 degrees only. Yeah, whiplash. Oh, so okay, they're not even that far away. They're literally just there. Handy. Okay. Help the Yukols. Someone is running towards us. Someone is running towards us. Okay.
Quickly, or all ostrich is lost. Miss Catwalk, help please.
They say anything else? No.
What Yukols do to great spirits to deserve punishment?
I don't know.
Quickly, or all ostrich is lost.
Okay. No, give me the bubble. There we go.
Miss Catwalk, pew pew, beakalaka.
Sure. Hey, you, come back.
Help, please, Miss Catwalk.
I love the dramatic music, like we know what's happening. They're just all running around shouting out.
Enganimuk. Tuk tuk,
I remember Tuk Tuk.
bikulet.
No idea what it means still, but Tuk Tuk. Is that fences and
Miss
homes?
Kitwalk?
Yeah.
Senvenu tuk 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 tuk. Minimir buruth.
Means nothing to me. Have to keep the ostriches back. What, from the water?
I wanted to warn you. Your ostriches mustn't drink the river water. It's important. They can get really sick.
Buruth still find way to keep some. But snow ostriches always want and need much water. Or they get
Why?
very sick too.
Try to hold them back as long as possible. There must be a way to filter the river water.
Unganimuk. But Miss Catwalk, go quickly.
Miss Kate Walker.
Hello, ma'am.
Da. You remember me, Miss Kate Walker. Me, ayahuasca. Great Yukul shaman. Me go there and find you somewhere there in the world of the spirits.
So you're the one I owe my life to, Madame Ayahuasca. It's you who cared for me before taking me to the doctors in the Valsambor clinic. I don't know how I can ever thank you.
Tuk together.
Poison of water source
Miss
in the
Kate
town.
Walker go
Yes,
clean
well,
river water
I
right
assume maybe
up
the
there.
town doesn't drink from the river.
Since she traveled long
Maybe.
time in
I don't
magic
know.
world, spirits now her friends.
You remember me?
They
Yeah,
will
sure.
show her the right path.
I was entirely unconscious, but whatever.
Very well. If you say that the spirits are going to give me a hand, I'll try to do that.
What more can you ask for? Spirit hands. It was a few months, but she was entirely unconscious as well, so I'm not sure what they expect her to remember. We got out of the crazy place. Yeah, it turns out it was relatively easy. We just took a gravity-defying boat trip. Jim Bob, anywho, hello, welcome. Hope you're having a good day. Exactly. I don't think she was out of the coma for the entire time, to be honest. So, oh look, get a cinematic in this area. See what's going on.
The Yukels are going to be overwhelmed here soon. I have to help them, quickly.
Yuki! Flappy, flappy, flap, flap. But why does... Oh no, that's not that one. There we go, it's that one. It says escape is back, but it's not. As soon as I press escape, it just opens up the menu. I have to right-click to go back. There's the BDSM setup thing. Is she? That makes more sense, to be fair. We can remember that. I don't understand why the snow ostriches need so much water. Is it because they supposedly live around a lot of it, so they don't store it well? I mean, are they just highly poisonous on the inside and they need to be watered down? I don't get it. What's over here? Because so far all we've done is walk around to people going, help! Okay, what do you want help
Help,
with?
please, Miss Kate Walk.
They're big. True.
Miss Kate Walker must now quick go upriver.
Wait, what? But we just come from there. We couldn't fix it.
Ah! Ostriches maybe die poisoned?
Maybe. So what was back to the boat? Hey, okay. Sure. No, okay, apparently not. Not back to the boat. Oh, this way? Right, okay, there's a path over here, that helps. Keep walking, Cater. Cater? And that was Kate Walker. I added the at the end of Kate. Don't know why.
Ladies and gentlemen of the spirit world, if you want to show me the way, now's the time.
Well, there is only one way to go, so I mean, you know. About 68.4 to 98.8 litres of water daily. True, but they're not... Elephants aren't Arctic animals of any kind. You'd expect them to be burning off a lot of water because they're in relatively hot climates. Or at
Just
least
had to
warm.
ask, I guess.
But, use the dam to filter the water. Okay, I don't know how this is going to work, but sure. But when you've got something that travels through snow all the time, just let it drink the snow instead. Okay, what are we doing
This
here?
gauge is obviously for measuring the water flow from the dam.
Okay.
I have to find a way to use this dam to filter the diesel. I have to try.
Oh, we need diesel. Okay. Ow. Ow. Sorry. Oh, this just cracked. Okay. So what are we doing here? I hate the way these hotspots can disappear. Oh, I'm turning it. I'm turning it. I don't know what this means or why I'm doing it. Maybe if we close them all, is the point? Wait, so if the diesel floats on top, maybe this is what it means, as in... we just stop it flowing over? Even though it's bad for you, but it's extra energy to melt the snow if you just dump your important don't freeze organ. I guess. Well, okay, then they could warm up that and give that to them instead. String section, could you calm down? Yeah. For the love of God. Right, so in theory, the oil should be floating on top, right? So is this what we're doing?
This gauge is obviously for measuring the water flow from the dam.
She just said we should be using it to filter it, and I don't understand how that works. Oh, okay, I can zoom in again. Right, okay, let's have a look here. So right, so crap on top, water, crap at the bottom. Oh, okay. Right, okay. So we don't want the bottom crap, we don't want the top crap, so we'll just open the two in the middle.
This gauge is obviously for measuring the water flow from the dam.
If you ever find yourself lost in a snowy area, put snow inside something that can hold water and try to melt it in external heat. Fire is best, but body heat will do in a pinch. Exactly. Oh, hydrate. Thank you, Dee Dee. Speaking of cold water. Thank you. Oh, well, if you... Okay.
This gauge is obviously for measuring the water flow from the dam.
Okay, so that bottom one is closed. What do these mean? We don't want the floating stuff. I'm expecting her to tell me when we've got it right. Can I just... Right, sorry about that. Literally the cat just came and stomped all over my controls. Interesting things from well-made and researched fan fiction, yes, yeah. I'm giving the cat the evils. Put him up on his bed in time out. Okay. Hello, cat. Yeah. So, can we like half open these? We can. Right, okay. So it's fully open and half open was the deciding factor there. Okay. Okay. I mean, it's... Right, okay. I understand what they were going for, but considering the fact that they'd only turned on those 3 small taps of gasoline in that huge river of water about 10 minutes before we got there. I feel like there isn't enough oil in that water to get them sick. Not straight away. I mean, obviously it's not good for you, and you know, it should be stopped or filtered, etc. But it's a bit of an exaggeration. Is this somewhere different? This looks like a little alcove, doesn't it? Doesn't go anywhere. Okay, never mind. Yeah, so it has to take longer to progress, maybe, or maybe they're just exaggerating for narrative purposes. Either way, everything's calm because they've had a drink of water. Is this her? I can't. At a distance, I can't tell them apart. They all look the same to me.
Thank you for saving Great Herd.
Okay, no problem. Water would taste like quavers.
Miss get well perform miracles. Mwak.
Sure. That's me. Miracle worker. Where's the one we're
First
supposed to
guide
talk
not
to?
come back here. Now all water poisoned. Not good signs.
Was this her?
Thank you for saving Great Herd.
Oh, look. Why do they sleep in trees? Also, you're right, they have really set up camp really easily. The Great Turd? Okay. It said speak to ayahuasca, or whatever her name is. Maybe she's in here?
Bairtla misketwalk. Thanks you and spirits. Ostriches saved.
The show of the 2 beans.
Be careful all the same, Mr. Barut. The dam filtering the water may not hold very long.
Sa. Yukos leave here fast to make sure Ostrich is safe. But not possible without Kirk. Him our guide.
I just came from the clinic. Kirk and I shared a room.
Sa. How going, Kirk?
Well, no, we need to surely tell them the
Who?
truth. Maybe they'll help.
He's not doing too well, I'm
Right.
afraid. Dr. Efimova, who's looking after him, is a lacko, as you say. A real nutcase who hates your people. For some reason, she's doing everything she can to keep Kirk in that damn clinic.
What? Dr. Zamiatin, friend of the Yukos?
Dr. Zamiatin is old and seems weak, and Dr. Efimova has the poor man wrapped around her finger.
No, Kirk. Yukos cannot leave here. So ostriches want continued journey without Yukos. Can't keep ostriches here very long. Ostriches cross Lake Valsambor alone. And then eaten by lake spirits. Tuk.
The ostriches crossing the lake, so that has to be a part of the migration?
Tuk tuk. Baranur, on other side of lake, is path of sacred plains. Ostriches lay eggs in hot sand on
Exactly.
sacred plains. But lake, not anymore frozen, so not be able cross.
Listen, Mr. Barut, do your best to calm your ostriches while I go to Valsambor. I promised Kirk to go get his prosthesis and bring it back to him.
Bartla tuk. Miss Ketwalk, you friend of Yukol's.
I'm going to speak with the shaman now.
Ayahuasca will be very happy. See Miss Ketwalk. She go with you and around you a lot in world of spirits, so they free you. You not die because of her.
Sure. Well, I get the feeling there's also something they're thinking of the future. Because this is a common occurrence. I think they don't want them just moving on. They want them going back. They want to see this as some kind of obstacle in the future. I think that's what they're aiming for. But you're right, it doesn't make much sense. Seems like an awful lot of trouble. I was able, but we actively brought hands back. Yeah, exactly. Oh. Go see ayahuasca, you call shaman in the souk. Surely they're not carrying all this with them as they travel. And the locals clearly don't hate them as much as everyone says. Or at least not all of them, anyway. What the hell is this? These are what they're travelling in. These little packs on top of these ostriches. Yet this is everything. It's like a TARDIS. I don't get it. How do they carry something bigger than them? Something that contains them is what they carry to... I don't get it. Let's see, there's a little video. Buddy, out of the way, you prat. Trying to look at... Jesus Christ, Kate. Fucking hell. Walk straight, would you? TARDIS indeed,
What a
yeah.
strange sculpture. Looks like a kind of octopus or squid.
Falls up really tiny. Kind of octopus or squid. It looks a bit like the head of Tingle. Without any colouring or, definition. Is he a Squidman? Squidman? Ah.
A Yukol craftsman surrounded by wood sculptures. The tribe's woodworker?
Ah. One who fixed the key, maybe?
Hello.
Oh, or was that the blacksmith?
Kunuk Mak, Miss Catawalk. Like collect souvenirs?
Like Dumbo
Well,
Octopus. Yeah.
that sculpture there.
Haha, Kilak. That great spirit, very bad, Miss Catwalk. Evil monster of water in Great Lake.
Oh, I see. It's a representation of a local legend.
Haha, not legend, Miss Catwalk. Kilak, very great, very bad. Live at bottom of lake.
If the monster really existed, wouldn't he have attacked your ostriches when you tried to cross the lake to continue your journey?
Yuko's always cross in day.
There's
Kilak,
Olga.
not like day and
Thank
night.
you for driving by. Hello.
Always when lake frozen. Kilak not be able to cross ice.
There
to
are
eat
bloody kraken.
ostriches
There
then.
is.
But
You're
now,
supposed to be surrounded by
lake's
balls.
still not frozen.
Always.
Ostrich is impatient.
Always. Yes, welcome
Not good, not
everybody. Todis, hello. How you doing? I hope you're well. Nevik. Welcome to the racist stereotype. Oh god. To be fair, they're not representing any actual peoples. They're supposed to be representing a fake tribe as such, so it's not that bad. You could argue it's still a bit of a trope, maybe. But welcome anyway, Nevik, hello. Yeah, thank you for the raise, very kind of you. Nettle Soup, hello. Welcome. We are playing Syberia 3, the third of the crazy Syberia games, and this one has completely lost the plot, ultimately. But so far it's interesting. Correct Yakult accent. Doing some Windows 3.1 stuff. I did see, not a lot because I had to get some bits, I had to fix up some bits on the Discord before the stream, and then have lunch, and then I was here. But I did see some randomness that you were doing. Sorry I didn't say hi. I just felt like a bit weird to say hi and bye while I was so busy, But I hope it went well. Last two games were all that same. True, but they had a consistent plot, some idea of where they were going. This does not at all. It also has some exceedingly loud music. 50-year-old woman plays woman half her age. Is it the same voice actress? Because I didn't think it sounds like her, which may be it. So it's Runaway 3. Maybe, yes, yeah. To be fair, they were quite fun. At least when Dave played them anyway. I've never played them myself. It is the same woman. Right. I thought it sounded a bit like her, but I thought it sounded like an impression. Because you're right. It doesn't sound much like her. And, of course, I guess that would make a lot of sense with regards to the the aging of the voice and so on. It's her, but old. 50's not that old. We have a quest to fix Oscar. I don't think he's coming back, DD. I'm sorry.
One of you
When we
repaired
get
a
out of
key
dialogue, I'll
to
see if I
help
can
me
turn his
escape the
music
clinic.
down. The background music
Was
goes a
it
bit
you?
mental sometimes.
No. Smith, over there.
Oh, yeah, of course, yeah. The blacksmith. But how was your stream, Rizalka, anyway? How did it end? Did you get the things you wanted to do done? How are you in general? I hope you are well.
Kirk being gone so long really has you worried, doesn't it?
Oh,
Kirk, sacred guide. No guide, so not great journey. Miss Getwell comes with news about Kirk.
His treatment is weakening him, but he was fine when I left.
he sacrificed himself for Hans.
Kirk come back very fast. Or not good.
Some terrifying things and some weird things. Oh, okay. Elmo had a computer phone? A computer phone? What, as in a telephone that plugged into his computer? Or like, oh god, like in the old days, do you remember when you used to be able to get certain programs and it'd be like, hey, you can dial telephone numbers through your computer and talk to them using your your headset and so on. I don't even know how that worked, let alone ever actually use it, because as far as I understand, that was there were probably so many costs involved. My parents would never have agreed. Elmo phone, yeah. That's the banana phone, isn't it? Like the plastic phone via the serial port. Right, yes. Good lord. Alright, calm down with the music.
So, how's business?
Tuk.
Anyway, so
No
how's
more
business?
client tourists here.
Look at all this
No
stuff.
more like you calls in Valsenborg. Not good for business.
This is supposed to be a
Why don't they
travelling
like you here?
tribe.
You calls stuck staying too long in Valsenborg. Not good. Must leave fast.
Goodbye, and thank you for all the information.
They literally they travel on the back
Miss
of these, as they
Getwell.
call them, snow
Bye-bye.
ostriches. Bye bye. And they've got a herd of these, and all this shit gets piled on their back apparently. Let's install the drivers again. No. Drop a little hello. Hope you're doing well. Thank you, Renegor. Thank you for the lurk. I appreciate you being here. We're doing good. Thank you. 52 versus 34. Oh, Jesus, yeah. 18 years. None of it's perishable. Yeah, exactly, yeah. They should sue. Thank you, Dee Dee. Oh, God, hang on. I've lost track of what we were talking about. Who should sue? Sue who? Elmo? Maybe? The pack animals. Oh, I see. Right. Sorry, yeah. Well, the odd thing is, they only travel because Elmo was their steady. because the animals migrate anyway for mating season. So literally, they just tag along. But they tag along by dumping all this shit on their back and traveling with them. Who the fuck are you?
I don't understand why the mayor put the Yukos on our doorstep like that.
I don't understand how he did. I mean, they're literally
People
right next to
not
the
like
water.
Yukos now.
Oh, is this the shaman up here?
Sinister.
It's just the skull, it's fine.
Tuk.
Took to you. No ticket. Oh my god, come on. You created this environment. Yeah, I think my biggest complaint so far
Catastrophe with ostrich water mist close. Thank you, Miss Catwalk.
is that you hover over one of these and it disappears. So you have to click it while it's highlighted. But if it disappears, for some reason, you have to move your mouse away and come back to it. Very annoying. Head to bed. Have a good day. No problem. Thank you for the raid result. It's very kind of you. Have a good night. I hope you sleep well. And what day are we? We are Friday, so have a good weekend if we don't see you sometime over that for anything. Oh, do you know what? Jesus. What am I doing? Of course, everybody should go and check out the Rizalka. There we go. God, sorry, forgetting the basic courtesy. wrong indeed. But yeah, everybody just go check out the results. She checks. She does adventure games, the old-fashioned retro games, and pretty much anything absolute crazy, as well as some more modern, sim games. Like play a bit of House Flipper and things like that. All very fun, with a good sense of humour on top of it. So yeah, bearing in mind that most people here know who you are already, but still, I encourage anyone who does not to go and follow Rizalka. DOS-based nightmare viewer. Yes, yeah. For those times when you're just getting too much sleep.
This forge is magnificent.
It's ridiculous, is what it is. Why did he drag this with him? I mean, I understand the need for a traveling tribe to require like a carpenter and a blacksmith to a degree, but this is just insane. Having all of this, you've got to slimline it a bit, narrow it down a bit.
Before Yukos could always use that in cabin. Then hey, visit town.
Big pile of coal hot for reasons, yeah. Biggest bellows I've ever seen. Yeah. Hey, Big Bella, hello. How you doing? I hope you're well. Also, somebody you should check out. Oh God, hang on. Hey, Big Bella. There we go. New streamer started. Excellent streams. Playing Tuesdays and Fridays, I believe, is your schedule at the moment. No pressure, of course. That's up to you. But I look forward to your next one. Will you be streaming today? Are you aware? You going to be? Doing all right, thank you. No, good, excellent. Agree with the taxes of some variety. Yeah. Okay, I'll click there and I don't know where she's going. Never mind. We'll go this way then.
Hello. What odd clothes you're wearing there, young lady?
Says you, bitch. Jesus. Yes, anyway. Again, 8-Bit Banner plays some retro games. In fact, are you exclusively retro games? I don't know. No, you're not. Because I believe you mentioned Chibi Robo tonight. At 7 GMT. Excellent. God, yeah. It's weird. I still keep thinking, oh yes, we are GMT. It'll be BST before we know it. I don't know why I'm taking so long to remember. Right, Chibi Robo today. You mentioned something about, I believe you mentioned Dark Souls at some point, but that's up in the air and may not happen. But obviously that's more modern than a lot of the other retro stuff. Chibi Robo is a bit retro. But I look forward to watching you play that. That'd be cool.
If only I had the time to take a little nap.
Sure. Whatever, Kate. No, that's leave. Okay. Oh yeah, that. I thought it was a painting, but it's not. It's actually just the hole in a ladder. Okay. You're back to work now. Have a good. No problem, Jim. Thanks very much. We'll catch you at some point. I might see you later. Someone else's stream, so don't worry. But if not, I'll speak to you again soon. I'm sure. Thank you for dropping by. Think that most kind. No. I tell only the truth. Everybody should check you out, subscribe, and follow, and whatever buttons they call it these days. You are far too funny to be missed. I have no idea what I'm doing here. Is this pottery or mushrooms? Or both. It's obviously. What is that? Oh, candles. Okay, that's what we were looking for. Good to know. Didn't know I needed them, but we got them.
What a pretty pattern.
Is it? I could barely see it. Zoom in or something. Whatever. I reckon the other lady's just
I can go inside this yurt.
Yes, yeah, thank you. I reckon the other lady's just jealous because Kate's got a better figure.
Business not so good. Authorities become hostile.
That would be bad for business.
Teaching sacred lands of Othridge is very difficult in these conditions.
Thank you.
Catastrophe with ostrich water mist close.
Oh,
Thank you, Miss Catwalk.
that's her. I didn't realise that was the same person.
The
who was
Yukel
running around.
craftsmen must make these statuettes by the dozen.
Yeah, I guess they obviously get bored. Who are you?
Do, do.
Thanks. Oh, that's the guy behind it. That's not the pillar. That's just the man stood behind it. We can sort of spin the camera in some kind of rudimentary fashion by getting near the edge. Sometimes this helps, sometimes not.
Things went better with the Yugels before, that's for sure.
Okay. No, okay, that's... I thought this was clicking on the... Again, clicking on the animal. There's something behind it.
What an amazing jumble. Not at all like New York markets.
Good to know.
Hello, little lady.
Thanks. Okay, so we're supposed to be seeing the shaman somewhere.
Hey, listen!
Yes, Didi. Thank you. You're too kind. But as always, that includes you. That's only fair. Okay, we can't go that way. Can we go this way? Is this where the shaman is? Some way this way. Oh yeah, I said out of dialogue I was going to change the settings, didn't I? Give me a second. Thought to be fair, most of them can't English well. But yeah, a lot more of them speak English than expected. Hang on. Right, so where are we? Options. Audio. Music. Here we are. There we go. Sorted, there we go. Where the hell are we and why are people speaking English? Oh, you're right. It should be they should at least, if they're going to know a language, it should be
Clinic. I hope Kirk is okay up there.
Jesus. Why is everything on the peaks of mountains in this continent? Yeah, it should be some form of I want to say Slovakian. That's not right at all, is it? Soviet language, I guess, for want of a better term. I don't know. Russian, maybe nearby.
Bairdla, Miss Catwalk.
To you and all. I don't know where the. Yeah, supposedly. Yeah, obviously. Yeah, Syberia is that sort of area, isn't it?
Tuk tuk sugar.
No, here's my ignorance. Is Syberia an area which is encompassed by Russia but was, say, there beforehand? So it's like so it's not obviously a specific place so much as a region that happens to be mostly Russia or entirely in Russia? Or is it an actual place that is designated by borders? No, exactly. It shouldn't be English at all. In fact, the only English they should have come across is hers. And I don't understand why they would have, why they would know it that well. I thought that was an arm sticking out the floor for a second there.
A squid lying in a puddle of ink. Poor creature.
Oh, lovely. Stab it. Light it with a candle. Pick it up with a bracelet.
That's not right.
No, okay. Stab it.
Let's try something else.
No, okay, fair enough. All right, we've got to find something to pick up a squid. Good to know. We get another cinematic over here. We get all these cinematics. It's crazy.
So that's the famous lake that won't freeze anymore.
Nope. Subtle global warming references. Oh yeah, in case anyone's wondering, right? These people, they're nomads. They're traveling with the herd. The herd normally crosses the river in the winter when it freezes, but the river isn't frozen this year, which is why they've stopped on the banks. And now they've stopped here. People in the local sort of town are like, "Hey, get off our land," kind of thing. Vast region of Russia and northern Kazakhstan, constituting all of North Asia. Siberia extends from the Ural Mountains in the west of the Pacific Ocean in the east and south, from the Arctic Ocean to the hills of north-central Kazakhstan, the borders of Mongolia and China. Right, excellent, good to know. So it's a region that is a majority. Okay, nice. I say majority. Okay, it's going to encompass quite a bit of Russia. Right. That's interesting to know. That's good to know. Oh, I think we spoke to him. Can we get over this way? No, we cannot. Okay. Why let us click there if we can't go there? Surely this isn't a temporary hut they've built.
A checkpoint for the municipal employees.
Right, okay. A checkpoint? But we're not even near a bridge. The path just leads up to the water.
Since he seems so nice, I doubt I'll be able to cut a deal with him.
Oh, she says, right, okay. We don't know
Stop!
what he's like.
You
so,
may not
know.
pass.
May I ask why not?
Miss, as the inopportune loitering of the Yukon
Exactly.
nomads in town was proving to be disturbing the tranquility of the inhabitants, Mayor Budakin has ordered access to Valsambor to henceforth be restricted to those presenting a duly stamped pass, which confers the authorization to access said town.
Okay. Just look at me. But I'm pretty. You can't stop me here.
Did you understand anything I just said?
What are they accused of? Well, he said being annoying. So,
Sir, I really don't think I represent a danger for Valsambor. Plus, I'm not a Yukol.
My dear young lady, your physiognomy is not sufficient. Only presentation of said municipal pass shall be acceptable.
Physiognomy.
Listen, I really need to get into town.
Without a pass, you shall not pass.
Oh, he's got that squid on his hat. Don't have an inventory, so... anything in our inventory that will help, so we'll just back out.
Do I really need a pass?
Indispensable. So cease arguing and keep moving.
Unless by open inventory it was like brandish knife. You know, I don't see that helping.
Do I really need a pass?
I didn't click on him, I'm leaving.
Indispensable. So cease arguing and keep moving.
I'm trying to keep moving. I clicked somewhere else. Twat. Jeez. Go inside. I am not one of the nomads. Yes, yeah. Okay.
Given the living conditions here, I can understand why the policeman's so nice.
But I didn't think he was nice at all. I think
Nothing
she has got the
useful
wrong
here.
idea about this gentleman. Oh, so we can just stamp our own? We did this in the first game.
A stamp? Looks like something's missing, though.
Yes, water. I don't know why I said water. It's just anything. Paper, ink. What the hell? Okay. What is... Oh, it's a sponge, right? Okay. Oh, wait. We gotta... I could ink the sponge with the octopus. But true, yeah, he was actually quite polite.
There's a shape ingrained in the leather. Only the stamp is missing. How practical.
Oh, wow, that's a... Oh, that's painful. Stamp part. Right, okay. So we have... Right, okay, so we have an indent of the stamp. Maybe we could take that to the carpenter or the blacksmith. Be attacking people as far as we see. Yes, yeah, exactly. I mean, he was being, you know, legitimately quite useful.
Stamps. But not one is the right shape, of course.
Of course. We then also have squid ink that can give us what we need. Okay, I think we know where we're going, know what we're doing. Start ticking some boxes. I like that as far as we see. Yeah. What is this down here? talk to it? Oh, it's the person behind. Oh, actually, we didn't talk to them, did we? So
Must clean cabin so nuts get fine.
oh, okay. Gonna get... Who's making it dirty then? What was that? Why did she just... What is she doing? Stop spinning on the spot. Kate Walker is mental. She shouldn't. She should be locked up. They shouldn't have let her out. We shouldn't have helped her escape. Right. Okay. Sponge. Got candles. Maybe we end up using wax to... Oh, to create the stamp, maybe? On what, though? I don't know. We don't have the bit of paper yet. Ugh. Ink soaked sponge. Good to know. Okay. So we need to find the... So we need to find something to stamp as well. That I'm not too sure about yet. But let's see about getting the stamp made. Spin! Yeah. I don't know what she was doing. Just... She hits an obstacle and just decides to... Oh no. She likes to do a Zoolander occasionally. I'm not sure which one it's going to be. I'll talk to the blacksmith first.
The Yukol craftsmen must make these statuettes by the dozen.
That's not what I wanted. Need a different hotspot. Where are we? There he is.
Before Yukols could always use stamping cabin. Then hey, visit town.
Yeah.
Yukols wait for Guide Kirk.
Okay, so he's not helpful at the moment. Okay, good to know. That's around. There's also up there. I don't know if that's a place we can go. Let's have a look. There. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, this must be where the shaman is. I forgot we went to see her.
Ha! Miss Kate Walker. You have good news?
No.
To be honest, nothing great. Kirk, your young guide, is in the hands of Olga Efimova. That woman has the director of the clinic, Dr. Zamiatine, under her thumb. She also seems to be in tight with a shady soldier. These people hate you, Ayahuasca. They can't stand your way of life. They're the ones who poisoned your ostrich's water. I think they're also holding up Kirk's prosthesis to keep him in the clinic and stop you from continuing your migration.
People not like Yukols now. Yukols out of date. Tuk-tuks. If Yukols without guide, not able continue great voyage. Return to north and never leave again. And then ostriches die.
She brought a hijack. Yeah, again. That was
Well,
worth
hold
carrying on the back.
We're not at that stage yet. I promised Kirk I'd go to Valsambor to bring back his mechanical leg.
Tuk. Magic leg not only problem for Yukols.
What? Magic leg?
What's the other problem?
Ayahuasca sees bad spirits everywhere on long road for Yukols.
Oh, good.
Now, many very, very bad spirits on lake, and also after. Baranor, very dangerous. Bad luck everywhere. Ayahuasca very, very scared.
There may be another way to cross the lake instead of waiting for it to freeze. I'll find out when I visit Valsambor.
Why Miss Kate Walker decide to do all this for us?
Let's face it, sometimes it's not a choice. I need you was a bit harsh. I feel for you, that's fair. I owe you...
Miss Kate Walker lost tongue.
I'm reading the damn options, okay? Jesus, give me a second. I feel for you. That'll do.
You're treated like pariahs. I'm disgusted by how everybody sees you here.
Lean down on these bigots. Yes, yeah. Yeah.
Miss Kate Walker and Yukols are friends. So, Miss Kate Walker, decide accompany Yukos on great journey?
We'll see. First, I have to go to Valsambor. But like you, I seem to be a prisoner in this camp.
Yukos not have right to go to Valsambor now. Miss Kate Walker like them. Now she must find pass so that she able to leave here.
Yes, that's the plan. Have you got a bit of paper to stamp? That's all I need. It also looks like this bird has abs. What is that about?
Where can I find a pass so I can leave the camp?
Before, Yukos could make use of pass machine in cabin at camp exit. But authorities decide break it in small pieces, so now we cannot use. Miss Kate Walker should ask client tourists in Valsambor.
Okay. What's she got to say about the lake?
Strange the lake taking so long to freeze. This must be a consequence of global warming.
Called it.
Bad spirits at bottom of lake make water very hot. Really nasty bad spirits everywhere now.
Was it me or was her eye twitching?
I was told about everything your tribe did for me when you found me. Thank you so much.
Miss Kate Walker cured. That's what counts. Job of ayahuasca.
I'm going to try to find the pass that you told me about.
Miss Kate Walker, go quickly.
Sure. Quick as I can.
A hide. Must be for making clothing. What a funny smell.
Just walk into someone's hut. Hey, what a funny smell. Okay. Let's try the carpenter instead. Legally authorized period for maintaining a tent. You're illegally occupying. Where's this coming from? Move, Walker! Jesus! Where the hell are you going? Is this the guy talking? I think it's supposed to be, but I can't hear him. Don't mean walk. Well, yes, but any kind of movement would be a bonus. But I'm clicking on the floor and she's like, 1 step, 2 step. It's like, freaking just move, would you? Just go. You.
Client tourists liked Yukols before. Yukols not stay too long time around Valsambor.
A Yukol craftsman surrounded by wood sculptures. The tribe's woodworker?
Client tourists liked Yukols before. Yukols not stay too long time around Valsambor.
Okay. I thought this was...
You need to go to the town hall, young miss.
Okay. Yeah. I thought this was going to be pretty cut and dry.
You really do have a good nose for business.
You know.
All right then, please give 2 kilos, young man. But, oh gracious me! My wallet! Someone has stolen my wallet!
Oh.
Hey you! Give it back this instant!
The hell is going on? I thought it was going to be pretty obvious. We take it to one of the craftsmen and they'll make us a new one, but neither of them seem to want to do it. Why are we looking
Sir,
at this man
excuse
with
me.
peppers?
Hello, miss. You're not actually from here. I can hear it. What on earth is a young American doing in our beautiful land? Business? Or perhaps tourism?
You don't sound very local yourself.
It's a long story, believe me.
I see. In any event, you must try and visit our town. You know, Valsambor is very charming this season. And may I suggest you drop by my tavern? It's the best restaurant in town.
Sure. Buy his pass? Interesting.
Unfortunately, I don't have a pass to get into Valsambor. You wouldn't know how I can get one, would you?
Wow, that
Running
can
from our
get
company,
complicated. You have to get a pass from the Valsambor Town Hall. And to do that, you need a pass to get there first.
Yeah, you don't say.
So I'm stuck here?
Maybe not. This is my wife's pass. She's not well, so she couldn't come with me. The document is perfectly valid, except she forgot to get it stamped at the town hall.
And that's a problem?
I'm afraid so. Without the stamp, the document is worthless. Not that long ago, you just needed to get it officially stamped at the police checkpoint, over there at the camp gate. But there hasn't been anybody there since the town decided to come down hard on the U-calls.
So this pass is useless?
Not necessarily. You need to add a stamp that looks like the official Valsambor seal. The police aren't that sharp-sighted around here, I have to admit. Anyway, I didn't say a word. Good luck, miss. And don't forget to drop by my tavern when you're in Valsambor.
Jesus. She knows what we have to do, and her first response is, it's useless? No, it absolutely clearly isn't. So, okay. Let's try the craftsman again, I guess? Oh my god. Stop moving. Where are you going?
This forge is
It's
magnificent.
so frustrating being able to click through things. Stop looking at that. Talk to him. He's the one I want. Stop moving the camera as well. I'm trying to click on things.
Hello.
Ah, okay. We can do something now.
Skatewalk. Need something from Forge?
Well, yes, I do. I need a stamp that has the same shape as the Valsambor seal and that I can use with the press at the camp gate.
Complicated. Need model. Tuk tuk. You have that, Miss Skatewalk?
I have an inventory. I don't have a model, but I have this stamp. Stamp part.
Miss Skatewalk. Bring much junk for Smith.
Okay, not that yet.
What kind of model do you need?
Miss Skatewalk. Must give model size, like real true object.
Like a real true object. Good to know. We have to somehow... Now maybe we can use the candles to melt into it to create the impression. I don't know. Let's talk to the wooden guy again if he can craft up something similar. I assume things are a bit different now that we...
Lion tourists liked U-calls
No, it's not. It's not different at all.
U-calls
Okay.
not stay too long time around Valsambor.
Hang on, is this guy over here the one from the gate? Surely that means no one's at the gate. Just walk past. Or do all the police look the same? We have somewhere we can leave. Okay, so... Let's go back to the stamp area. See if we can do something with it in situ before we bring it back. Not entirely sure what, but let's try. Oh no. Okay, there's a guy still here. Fair enough. What do you want, cat? What's the matter?
Nothing useful here.
Oh, I was going to say, what? But no, it's clicked on the wrong thing. Nothing there. Okay, yep. Right, let's zoom in. Okay. Oi. Well, first of all, we can put the ink sponge in there. Just gets it out of our inventory. That's going to be fine. There we go. Good, good. Don't stand on anything. It's a menace. Sure. Let's just close this over anyway. So this has no... What?
Only the stamp is missing. How practical.
I don't understand what this is doing, despite making a horrible noise. Oh, it kind of opens and closes? Interesting. Jesus, okay.
There's a shape ingrained in the leather.
So yeah, so it's ingrained in the leather. So surely we can...
Let's try something else.
Okay, so not the candles. Okay. Right, okay. Let's take it with us. No, that's not what I wanted. I wanted to pick it up. Yeah, there we go. Okay. And she said there was stuff over here we can't... Oh, sorry, Dee Dee. Hydrate, thank you. Get me ball. Yum. Thank you. Okay.
Stamps. But not one is the right shape, of course.
We don't even know what they look like. Are they cylindrical? Or are they, say, like coin-shaped? Ooh, what's that? Lurking. Fair enough. Thank you, Didi. Okay, I don't see anything else in here that is helping. Turn the camera. Okay. So he says he wants an actual stamp to create one. So it's the blacksmith that's making it for us, but he needs some kind of template. Now, I don't think I can... Hang on, let's have a look here. What can we do with these things? Try observing stuff?
Eucal candles, made with homemade wax.
So my plan
Eucal
is...
candles,
Yeah.
made with homemade wax.
Shush. So the plan is... What are you doing? Get out of the way. God.
Over time, the stamp got imprinted into the leather. It looks like the Valzambor stamp.
Oh, okay. I mean, it's just the... just that symbol anyway. Wait, hang on. So maybe the stamp machine can help. Wait. Oh, no, that's just the cinematic thing again. Okay. Maybe if we put a candle in the stamp holder, it'll squish down into the recess. Let's try that. Because I'm trying to think how else... Because we don't have anything for lighting the candles. Let's just have a look here. Oh, wait, hang on. Pull that up. Thank you. It's not that dark. Can you turn it off again? Thank you. Candles.
Let's try something else.
No. Sorry? Four candles, yeah. Okay. Curse it. Not candles.
Not a chance.
Not a knife. Okay. Oh, hang on. Maybe it's not... is it not open? Ah, okay. That's closed because I can't put things in it. So that opens and I can put things in it. Okay. So she maybe only opens for when we actually have the stamp ready. Okay. So not that. Because it's... If he's going to make it, he needs something that looks like it. It has to be the candles. It has to be... We melt the wax to create the template, surely. What else could it possibly be? Oh my god, I forgot we can make her run. All this time I've been walking everywhere like a noob. Okay. Guess ask around a bit more.
Miss Catewalk will find everything that she seek here.
Good to know. Not helpful.
Catastrophe with ostrich water mist
Yes,
close.
yeah, I know.
Thank you, Miss Catwalk.
Catwalk.
Business not so good. Authorities become hostile.
Look at these people, for Christ's sakes. Just asking the same people over and over here. So what is it you want exactly? Open inventory. Will he accept the... Did we try this? I think we tried this, didn't we? Not that. Okay.
Miss Catewalk, bring much junk for Smith.
So he'll only work with the...
What kind of model do you need?
Miss Catewalk must give model size, like real true object.
Real true object. Oh, okay. We just get to pet this one. Sure. Did we talk to this guy afterwards? I don't think we did.
People not like Yukos now.
So he can speak English. He just does tuk-tuk to the other guy.
Keep moving.
No. Maybe something outside the tent. Of course, I've realised I've just been walking around the same tent. Maybe there's something out front that can help. Doubt it, but we'll have a look. Just move. Move more than a couple of steps. Come on. Can I even? Oh, we can't even leave. That's why. Good to know. Alright, I feel like I'm dotting around too much here. What if universal hit system can help? I feel like we're on the cusp of something, you know? Like, it's right there. But I just can't seem to talk to the right person or use the right object.
No, all clientors think Yukos are thieves.
Bear with me a second. Gotta wait for my phone internet to catch up.
When you get into Valsambor, drop by my tavern. It's got the best food in town.
Yes. No, okay, it has Syberia 2, but no 3. Let's just try the walkthrough then and see where that gets us. What is this?
What an amazing jumble. Not at all like New York markets.
Problem is, when you can see stuff through everything, you don't know what the hell anything is until you're staring right at it. Okay. Not the hospital, not the hospital. We call the camp. Right, hang on, bear with me. Wait, hang on. It says here we can give the blacksmith the stamp part and the candles, which we already have, but he wouldn't let me click on them. Bear with me a second to see if I... No, this isn't... It doesn't say I'm missing anything. It says talk to him. Give him... No. Oh my god, he's down here, that's
Miss
why.
Catwalk,
Of course.
very much
Oh
much
my
junk
God.
for Smith.
This inventory's so stupid. Right, okay. As probably discussed last time, we don't use the item here, we use it on a hotspot somewhere and we just highlight what we've got here. For God's sake, okay, give him the stamp part. Jesus. I did the same thing with the damn key last time.
Complicated, complicated. Smith also need wax for mold.
What are you talking about complicated? There. Jesus. Okay, sorry about that everyone. Been running around in
Good
circles for no
job.
reason.
Stamp ready in not long time.
I should hope so. You're not busy with anything else at the moment. He does. He looks like he's just tending a barbecue. No, it's not poor me though. Poor you guys. I've been running around like a fucking idiot, not doing the thing. Even on easy, but I know. Right. Okay. But yeah. He does look like he's still at the barbecue. But it's just so... It's not so different. It's just different enough that I forgot entirely about the fact that you have to use an item on a hotspot, not the object itself. Even though in this stream I have done it before, I just forgot that when I was looking at him, I don't click on the inventory itself. Okay, anyway, so a simple puzzle was made a lot harder, but whatever. We'll move on. So now we have the stamp. We put it in, we stamp the pass. Free to go. Yay, everybody. Brain went poop. Yeah, I guess. Oh my god, no, not that. I wanted inventory. Right, here we are. So we need that back. Right there we go. Then, there, we want the certificate. Unofficial pass. There we go. Close that down. Close that down. All good. Team 30, yay! Then this.
Damn it, Oru!
Stamp. And we lock it into place. Then we pull the ink up. Stamp down. But it's not what I wanted at all. That's... Oh my god. I didn't mean to right click. Then we zoom back in. Move this aside. Zoom back out. Stamp down. And up. And I hate it does that every time. Come down. Give me the hotspot. Take paper. Official pass. Done.
Hello, Miss
Oh,
Walker.
for God's sake, this bloke.
Very
How did
happy
he
to
get a
finally
pass?
catch up with
How did
you.
he get here?
Mr. Canton, what on earth do you want?
To take you back home, whether you like it or not.
You recognise him. Good to know.
Come on, give me your hands, please.
He's not a policeman. He's a private investigator.
I'm not going with you. Do you hear? Leave me alone.
You're alone here without friends or acquaintances, and you have nowhere to go, Miss Walker. So be reasonable. Turn around and hold out your hands. Don't make me use force to restrain you.
It is shit, yes, yeah. Where my damn bear?
Mr. Marston? Finally, I have her. Yes, she is safe and sound. I have Miss Walker
Why does
under
anyone care if we're
control.
safe? They're arresting
I'll
us.
keep you informed of our progress. It'll take a day or two at most. I suppose there are a few procedural obstacles to overcome before we can leave the country.
God, I hate it. Just why didn't you just pick up something heavy and
Listen.
smack him with it?
All these things I'm accused of are completely untrue. Hans's murder, embezzlement. It's nonsense. And while we're wasting time here, I can't help the Ukels. And believe me, they really need it.
I am not your enemy,
Yeah.
Miss Walker. If you haven't done anything like you say, it's in your interest to go back and defend yourself in court. There's nothing left for you to do here anyway. Not everyone here
But
is
the
your
contract is
friend in these
irrelevant
parts,
anyway. They
I'm
didn't even
afraid.
think the guy was alive. So, but it's not embezzlement to take the contract. Just get a new contract and get it signed. And if the guy dies, then they'll have to just deal with
Well,
him.
Miss Walker?
You know, what's the word? Intestate? No, that's not right. Probate. That's the one. Something like that.
Nothing personal, you understand, Mr. Canton. But I'm not leaving with you. There's no way.
I don't think you really have a choice.
Oh, we'll see about that. Help! Help! Help me!
My God, Miss Walker. Shut up, will you? Don't make me gag you.
Gagging?
Good luck, Mr. Detective.
Wanker some pop. Yeah,
God,
damn straight.
I don't believe it.
Divert
yes,
Canton's
I
attention.
thought I heard someone shouting too. No, it didn't come from here. More like the other side. Over there. Follow me.
Quick! I have to get free and get out of here while Canton is busy.
Oh, God. Okay. What the hell am I looking at?
Useless.
I don't know what I'm doing. It's the R word you do. Yes, yeah.
It didn't break. God, I need to find something else.
That was your-
Useless. Unless I want to fracture Canton's skull with my hands behind my back, this does me no good.
Well,
It didn't break.
Yeah,
God, I need to find something else.
stamp on it. But what I'm clicking on has to be within reach here. Scream help again, you moron. Yes, yeah, exactly. No, it didn't come from here. Ignore all that screaming in the background. Right. Okay. Really? All that just to break it? Now to cut our hands off. That'll help. I feel like this is unnecessarily complicated. Also, these like nylon ties, even with like sharp blades, they take a while to get through sometimes. They can be a real pain if they're thick enough. I'm not sure glass is going to get far. Certainly not if you have to hold it with your bare hands.
Free at last. All right, let's get out of here before Canton comes back.
Like, grab the stick I told you to. Oh, God's sake. Hated by fans for the puzzles. I'm not only the puzzles. I'm not surprised. I know what you mean about the style of the characters. I mean, like this guy just had like a just a weirdly shaped nose, etc. Oh, that person just disappeared.
I was just calling you for help. Why didn't you come? You are police officers, aren't you?
Give me a weapon, yeah.
I have my orders, and they are not to intervene in the affairs of the American detective. The order came from up high, you know. And besides, my officially designated duty here is to make sure that only people with a proper pass may have access to the town. The rest isn't one of my official assignments, miss.
So you're not a policeman.
Your spirit of initiative does you
You're
proud.
a dog body.
I'd still like to go back to Valsambor now.
Without a pass, you shall not pass.
Well, lucky for you. Oh yeah, there we go. Have an American accent, you fuck. Yeah. Also, how big is he? That was an A4 sheet of paper. To not
Miss
stop
Walker.
the guy. Yeah.
No, wait! I have an arrest warrant for this woman. Arrest her!
Does he have a pass? Really? The only thing you think to do was pull up in front of him. Jesus Christ. It's so misguided. Yeah.
Give it back to me!
Oh, he does have a pass.
Immediately, you hear?
Interesting. Okay. like a cool guy and an explosion. She walks away without looking. It worked. Yeah, somehow. A clumsy oaf. Yeah, well, it's the military, isn't it? Trying to stop her. They want to use her as some kind of. I don't know exactly what they. I can't remember what they said. Some kind of example, or too focused on her. With his little beady glasses, he couldn't see what was happening. Yeah, they're going to make some kind of example of her. I can't remember exactly what, but it involves either imprisonment or death. Yes, well, exactly. That's the one thing he said he had to do. Although he was also told not to interfere with his work. So I don't know what if that would clash at all. Surely this isn't the town everyone so belovedly looks after. Valsambor is harbour and a state. Come on, get around the corner. There we are. The person of February posted they hated Dreamfall chapter. Wasn't Dreamfall's something to do with The Longest Journey? They're connected somehow, aren't they? Is it like the same universe but different games or something like that? Oh, hang on. She's glitching. There we go. I have The Longest Journey's on the list. That will be happening one day. But I don't know where it's the third one. Right, so does it have a name beyond chapter, or does it literally just stop at Dreamfall chapter? What's in between The Longest Journey and Dreamfall chapter? Okay. We have your typical drunk sailor. Oh, I thought we were going to see him go then. Consumed emotion. Is everything okay? Go sober up. There.
Are you okay, sir? One more step and you were in the drink.
He's got enough drink.
Oh,
Pardon?
it's me, Captain Obo.
Captain Obo.
Obo, proud commander of the just as proud Crystal. So don't you,
Longest
sir,
journey.
me.
Dreamfall, the longest journey. Dreamfall.
Well,
chapters. Sorry, I see what
delighted.
you're saying.
Captain, I'm Kate Walker. I'm looking for Steiners, the clockmaker.
If I fall in the water, Taylor,
Wait.
you'll be to go straight
So they
to
have
hell.
the longest journey
So
and
don't-
Dreamfall, the longest journey.
Don't fall in the water, Taylor. You
That's
understand?
not confusing at all, I'm sure.
Bastards waiting for me.
Who are you talking about?
The monster of the lake is waiting for
Captain
us
Hobo?
all, miss.
Can't believe I didn't recognize you.
Everyone's time comes eventually. To finish the work. Come on. Back in the fight. Because you can never lower your guard.
2 sucked and
Never.
3 was yeah. What, in Dreamfall? Yeah, do you know what? Right, I've seen the longest journey started a couple of times by different people. In fact, probably actually a couple of times by Rizalka. And then, like, 1 or 2 other people. Over the years, I've seen 1 or 2 other people start it. There were story choices that pissed me off. Oh, fair enough. But I've never seen that far into it, and it looks like an epic game, like, you know, a real sort of tale I would love. I just never get round to it, and I'm pretty sure I have it. Yes, yeah, it's in my GOG library, so I'm excited for starting it one of these days. It does look like something I would enjoy, but I do know that it's probably a long one as well, so... But it's a shame that later ones, you know, aren't as good, because... Oh my god, look at the frame rate on this. I can tell by the falling snow. It is not smooth at your end. Sorry about that. I swear the game was started out smooth, so I don't know what the issue is. Maybe when we get into smaller habitats? I don't know. Oh god, yeah, she's really stuttering. Download a specific patch for something early on. Oh, okay. Is it like a fan patch or from the one Oscar? Yeah, that's fair. He Captain Hobo is no Oscar, definitely. Snores. Good to know. So where have I? Yeah, that's an idea. We've lost it. Yeah, that's no real shame though, to be fair, because we were only ever getting calls from our mother and bloody ex-fiance, so fuck him. I think it's on GOG. Fan patch fixes game lock. Right, okay, I'll bear that in mind. Be right back. No problem, Didi. Actually, we'll be finishing in about 5 minutes or so, give or take.
A tavern.
Oh, this might be the one for the guy from before. I mean, probably the only one, so sure. See if getting inside can help the frame rate slightly. Like I said, it's playing fine at my end. It's just your end looking a bit juddery. Yeah, that looks like it's running a bit better.
I'd rather be left here on my own if you don't mind.
Chickens left.
There, what? 3 chickens left?
I bet it was those damn thieving Yukos again.
How can it be them? They're not allowed out. You have a policeman
Excuse
guarding
me,
the
please,
young
miss.
exit.
Yes?
I'm looking for Simon Steiners.
Simon Steiner is my grandfather. My name is Sarah. Sarah Steiner.
Pleased to meet you, Sarah. I'm Kate Walker. Can you tell me where I can find your grandfather's workshop?
Just say Kate. Everyone's going to
Of
keep using your
course.
full name otherwise.
You'll find his shop is at the end of the alleyway, on the left, just as you leave it, in the main avenue. Can I
Right.
ask what you want with him?
No.
Because he's rather old, you know.
I'm accompanying
Oscar
the
or
Yukel
C3PO?
caravan.
Oh, definitely C3PO.
Apparently your grandfather is supposed to be
In
making
my
a
opinion.
mechanical prosthesis for Kirk, their spiritual chief, who had a bad accident recently. Without the artificial leg, Kirk won't be able to go along with the great migration of his people. And on top of that, the Yukels won't leave without their guide.
You're accompanying the Yukels? My god, you're so terribly lucky. When I was little, Grandfather used to
That's
tell
what
me
she
all
took
about
away
their
from that?
adventures, full of mystery and magic.
All of that explanation, she was like, "You're going with them?"
Do you like life in Valsambor?
Oh, there's really not that much to talk about here, you know. I spend all my time here or with Grandfather since he got sick.
There was no one who could keep an eye on him for you?
We can't afford it, I'm afraid. I also think I prefer it this way. My grandfather is my only family.
C3PO left behind.
I guess you're pretty close to your grandfather?
Yes. Of course he can get a bit grumpy. Especially the last few years. But he's actually really adorable. And you should see the work he does. Give him a few cogs and springs and he'll give you some unbelievably incredible invention. He almost makes mechanical objects seem alive.
I see exactly what you mean.
Is he going to rebuild Oscar?
I used to know someone like that too.
The only problem we have is that business collapsed when he got sick. I really do believe that if I didn't have the waitressing jobs to make ends meet, we'd probably have to close up shop.
You seem to like the Yukels, Sarah. I get the impression that's rare in Valsambor.
It's true that when it comes to the Yukels, people around here can be a bit silly. They go out of their way to make the nomads scapegoats for all of the town's problems since they got stuck here.
But you don't, do you?
Of course not. Grandfather told me that he has actually seen 3 or 4 of the great ostrich migrations in his lifetime, and he always really respected those strange people. He even made sure I would admire them too, you know.
He made sure of it.
Thank you for your help.
Somehow.
I'll be stopping in to see Grandfather on my next break. Maybe I'll see you there.
Yes, I hope so. Goodbye, Sarah.
I feel like I should talk to these people, could
It's
get what we
been
can
hard
out
to
of
sell
them.
our produce since the port closed. And now those nomads show up and undercut us.
Yeah, but undercut you to who?
We're pretty lucky with all we've been through. At least we've still got places like this.
Isn't us the only people buying because there's no one else around?
The lake is haunted by a demon. It's watching me.
Oh, it's
waiting. I can feel it.
Yeah, see, I can see your video is much smoother here. You could tell by the flickering flames and flowing smoke. It all looks kind of normal.
That shape there in the water.
Right, so
What is it?
Cthulhu. The Tang. The Dragon, whatever. No, not that one. That one. There we go. Again, I keep pressing the button. It's telling me to press, and it's the wrong button. Wait, who's... Oh, that's someone in the corner. Okay.
All those youngsters trying to act smart to impress the Steiner girl. It really gets to me.
It really gets to me, because they have a chance and I don't.
We're pretty lucky with all we've been through. At least we've still got places like this.
The pub, sure.
I hope you find the tavern agreeable, miss.
Do you? I find that unlikely.
I'm not standing here because I'm happy, you know, miss.
But that was almost what was at the bottom of the screen.
I'd really suggest you steer well clear of Captain Obo, miss. He's always basically drunk as a skunk.
Basically. Basically, it's kind
That's the nice man who helped me leave the Yukel camp. I should go thank him.
Oh, he got out? Ahead of us?
Miss, delighted to see that you finally managed to leave the Yukol camp.
Yes, thank you very much for the pass.
Well, now that you're at last here, you'll be able to taste my famous borscht.
It would be my pleasure,
No.
but I do have to find Steiner the clockmaker right away.
Simon Steiner? Ah, in that case, you should speak with Sarah, our young waitress. She's his granddaughter.
Way ahead of you. Captain Obo.
I met that man recently.
Welcome back, Diddy.
A certain Captain Obo. He doesn't seem very with it.
And he's been that way for 20 years, miss.
20 years?
years. Can you imagine? He used to command the Crystal, the boat that made the crossing between here and the amusement park, on the other side of the lake. And he wasn't the same man then.
What the hell's an amusement park out here for?
How are things in town? They don't seem to be going that well.
If you ask me, the atmosphere is horrible. At least half the people don't want the U-Calls right at our door. Most of the shopkeepers even made the decision to
For
go on
amusement,
strike
okay,
over what
yeah,
they
sure.
saw as unfair competition. Also, Valsambor hasn't been the same in the last 20 years. There it is.
Sure, yeah, just the last 20 years, not been the same.
Is Simon Steiner well known here in Valsambor?
Well, it's
For
about
a long
dozen
time,
people.
he was
so-
rather popular. You know, he isn't just a clockmaker. He knows everything about mechanical objects.
Sure.
He repaired everything for everybody here in Valsambor. He also designed the amusement park on the other side of the lake with a colleague of his.
Oh, no.
A French automaton creator, if I remember right.
Oh, good lord, okay.
You could say Valsambor owes a lot to Simon Steiner, miss. So when he got sick, I offered to hire Sarah to help a little. You understand?
I'm off. Thank you again for your help.
See
Anyway,
you soon,
bye.
miss.
I offered to hire her to help, so, you know, I couldn't just, like, help him. I had to make her earn it. How the hell is Isolated Tribe competing with them? Yeah. Also, the town is barely a town by the looks of it. It's hardly a bustling metropolis that it kind of made out like they were. Not metropolis as such, but everyone's like, the town. You know, like, what, these 24 people who do nothing but get drunk and complain about shit. Bloody you. Your hands was involved, damn straight. Yeah. Back to... Oh, look. Not quite so stuttery this time. But it's left and round the corner or something like that. For whom the bell tolls. See, doesn't this place just scream busy? I'm surprised there's any plants on these buildings. It has an almost Mediterranean look to it, whilst also just being in the middle of snow. Jesus, where the hell is it? There, person. Okay. His father's bullshit wasn't figured out when it's everyone outside the town apparently knowing us. Yeah. Yeah. Jesus Christ. Oh, here we are. We have a doorway. Steiner, here we are.
Steiner.
Yes. Oh. Music cut out a little early there. We'll get inside, and I think that transition will give us a save point, and that's where we'll end. Hopefully no major cutscenes kick in, because we'll have to watch them again next week. Oh, shit, okay. Of course he looks like that.
Hello.
Drinking the bucket, yeah,
Are
I
you
know.
Mr.
it's-
Steiner? I'm sorry to bother you, Mr. Steiner. My name is Kate Walker, and I've come to pick up the prosthesis for Kirk, the Yukel spiritual guide.
And well, dear Miss Walker, Dr. Efimova has informed me that the young man was not yet in any sort of condition to withstand the operation, and that...
You make new Oscar body? You
Mr. Steiner, are you all right?
can see the heart, can't you?
It is impossible. That pendant you have around your neck. I would be very obliged if you would entrust me with it for a moment.
Oh, it's 2:15,
Please,
apparently.
Miss Walker. Mein Gott.
Mein Gott.
An XZ-2000 automaton heart in perfect working condition. A compensating spring memory.
Makes the model?
Pendulum ventricles and small mechanical pumps.
What? For
Everything
what?
seems in excellent condition.
What does it pump? It's clockwork.
Donnerwetter! Where on earth did you steal this, Miss Walker?
It's a souvenir.
What? Are you calling me a thief, Mr. Steiner? I haven't stolen anything from anyone.
That's not
This
true.
is all I have left of my friend Oscar. Give it back to me right now.
Ah, so. And yet I am actually very familiar with this type of precision mechanism. An infernal precision. Incredible, unique expertise. For this was a Vorarlberg automaton, Miss Walker.
Yes, you didn't need to tell
Yes.
us. We know that.
It was Hans Vorarlberg who designed this object. Tell me, did you know him?
Of course he did.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
He even lived here a few years.
Yeah.
We did a lot of work together.
He spent a few years in a lot of
He taught me
places.
so many different things, you know. So it is useless to try and make up silly stories, Miss Walker. And I am afraid that I am not about to allow you to leave here as long as you have not told me the truth about where this object comes from.
What is it? All these people who think they have the right to just detain her. He's an old man. You've been told how sickly he is. Beat him with one of his clocks. Tell him where to get off. Talk about Oscar. Talk about Hans. Oscar.
Mr. Steiner, Oscar was a very special automaton. He inspired almost human emotions. But today he doesn't exist. He isn't dead, of course. Because what has never lived cannot die. Oscar was just dismantled. It had to be like that. All that I have left of him is that heart. A heart made of metal.
It's far more than just a heart, miss. It's far more like a kind of mechanical hard drive. A computer that is full of cogs, gears, and springs, but...
Mr. Steiner, are you all right?
My heart...
Wait, not one of these clocks held the same time.
My medication!
Oh, God.
Quickly!
We built my
Just
Oscar a
don't
day.
move. I'll go and get your medication right away.
but it's available. It's here, you know. Wow, he likes his pendulums. But you know what? That's it. We'll save him next time. We're gonna leave him. Struggling for the rest of the weekend probably. He might be back whenever. Do you know what? Skip out of this for a second. There we go. It's going to auto-save at some point. I don't know what it's doing. Welcome back, he dead. Yeah. That may be it. That may be what happens. That would be quite funny. But since there is no ability to save, I imagine there's no ability to die either. Which is a bonus. Let's see who's on or where. Right, Gav again. If we need target. Okay, let me have a look. Ooh. Is anyone interested in No Man's Sky? I know I am, but I don't know if I'll be sitting down to watch it. I'll just be playing it because they have released a new expedition. But along with the expedition, there's an update, and for this weekend, it is free to play for everybody. Thank you, Didi, for the hydrate. I shall have that now. So that's an interesting turn of events. But this expedition, I have to admit, I'm quite interested in because it has a hovering ship, and as I said to someone earlier, they added the words rare, and I'm like, right, I'm having it. I want it. Not for those of us with no computer. No, oh no, I'm sorry, Didi. Yes, of course. But yeah, this is an interesting sort of ploy. Not ploy, I mean, but an interesting thing for them. Yeah, to No Man's Sky. Okay, well, we shall raid someone we haven't raided for quite some time then. Let's do that. His name is Bosk, 0001. I don't know what the 000 is about, but, Cries in computer. Aw. But it, well, fingers crossed for you, Dee Dee. Hopefully things can be rectified soon. I know that doesn't really help, but you are in our thoughts and prayers. F for Dee Dee's non-computerness. Yeah. So I'll be playing this expedition at some point. Just to apparently it's not a very long one, but it will get you some really cool free tat. So why not? I'll do that. I appreciate the thoughts and prayers. Thank you. Good, because they are always there. So what are we doing next? It is what day are we? We're Friday today, aren't we? Yes, yeah. So have a good weekend, everybody. We'll be back. I may be back Sunday or Monday. It does depend. The last couple of weeks I've been doing an awful lot of paperwork and stuff. It's been a bit mental, but we're doing a lot of that's out of the way now. So we're doing all right. We've got things are just ticking by now. There shouldn't be too much going on, so I shouldn't be that busy. So maybe Sunday, but sometimes that does depend on how busy I've been on the Saturday as to whether I really want to stream or not. It just depends how I'm feeling. But if not, it'll probably be the Monday instead. So there's no reason why not. I can't think of anything different at the moment. So at that point, we'll be back. In the meantime, I've started a Discord channel. There is the invite if anybody wants it. I should probably add a bigger message to that. I just threw it up this morning. So, just did something. But nobody's obliged to log in, and there's not much going on there at the moment, but it is somewhere I would like to create a hub for people to get to discuss things about the streaming as well as keep on top of the streaming. I will at some point be adding something in there that notifies people when I stream. I forgot to do that. Of all the things I was looking at, it's not a mature Discord. It's not a child's Discord. It's just, I'd say, middle of the road. There is a not safe for work channel if people want to put in mature stuff, but that's not, we're not really aiming for that. I just thought I'd put it there for anyone who wants to share stuff. And if you're not sure if it should go there or not, then just we'll keep everything else pretty clean. So that but again, we're all adults, so don't worry too much about it. But thought I'd make that clear. Yeah. So I think that's about it. Don't forget, everybody, 7 p.m. today, GMT. That is what's that? 4.5 hours from now. 8-Bit Bunner is streaming. Again, I encourage you to go and see that. See for yourself how entertaining she is, because I assure you're missing out otherwise. And yeah, I think that's it. So we will. Let me get the right code here. 1. Did I spell that correctly? 0001. That's it. Did that come up? Yeah, that's him. Okay, yeah. So Bosk is playing No Man's Sky. If you watch, you can get rewards. So, because they've got them on Twitch now as a bonus. If you watch for long enough, that does take a while sometimes. But, if it's not your thing, I appreciate it. So, don't worry about it. Go do whatever makes you happy. And I appreciate you all being here. Thank you for all the hydrates, DD. It's very kind. Thank you for the raid to Rizolka, of course. Again, I recommend everybody go and check her out if you don't already know her. Yeah, I think that's it. I'm waffling now. So we shall head out. So thank you, everybody. Have a good rest of your day, night, morning, whatever it is. And I'll see you in a few days. Yeah, take care, everybody. See you later. Bye. Bye, 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 bye.